Hello, welcome to Zero2Webmaster Office Hours, Tuesday, June 8th, 2021. I am Zero2Webmaster founder, Dr. Kerry Kriger, and we have a few things planned today. I'm going to be taking questions from the audience, and also we're going to be working on the Femparium.com website, and if we have time, we'll also add a page to the SaveTheFrogs.com website and rebuild the EcoTours webpage. So right now we've got Fazle Rabi on the line, and he, I believe, is in Bangladesh. And he says that when he applies for grants for his environmental conservation efforts, that the granting bodies often ask if he or his organization has a website. And I think implied in that question is the realization, the correct realization, that the grant application would probably do better if he were able to provide a website URL. And myself as a grantor, I'll agree with that, because I like to see that the person, or more often the organization, has some activities and has been around long enough and become established enough to build a website that shows who they are and what they do. So Fuzley says he has no prior web design experience. So I have a couple questions for you. Do you have an idea of what you want the website to accomplish? Like, would it just be about us, or do you need anything else to happen, like photography galleries, pages about your activities? What do you envision for your website?
Thank you, Kerry. I think, you just mentioned about the uh, necessity of a personal website. Yes, I would like to see some photographs as well as about us. Uh, what are the activities we are doing? What are the current progress of any project or previous project? Any upcoming events? Uh, I think these uh, are included in a good website.
Okay, so let's go ahead and write that down right there, because what I just heard was the names of different pages. Now, you could put everything onto one page, but I like to make different pages for, to organize the information on the website. So what you said was you want some photo galleries, and you want an about page, which is very important. And you said past projects and upcoming projects or upcoming events. What was that?
Uh, Future plan, I guess, the project's future plan. Uh,
Okay.
and I think there should be a helpline or contact us type tab.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go ahead and say, so here we go with 6 different pages. Okay. Now, you don't need 6. You could combine some of these, but it's not easy. It's not hard to just add new, create a new page. And even if it's a short page, just this long, here's our contact info. That's fine. So what I have is a home page, an about page, a page listing your past projects, a page listing your current projects, a page with your upcoming events, and then a contact page. Now, as I said, you don't need all of those. Start out with the most important ones, but they could organize info, and they could even, it can be like, I like to have it like, you'd come to the past projects page, and maybe you have 4 different past projects. So you just have a paragraph about each, a title, like name of project, 1 paragraph summary, a photo relevant to the project. And then if you want to get more in depth, you'd have a link right there, learn more about this project. And it would go out to a page about that project. So you could do that on your past projects page or your current projects page. You just have a title, paragraph, photo, and if you do want to make a page all about that project, then you have a link there which goes to a page all about that project. Yeah, so, oh, sorry, there was one more. We could have like a photo gallery page. Now, as an example of that, we're gonna get, let's see, welcome guest. I'm not sure who you are, or let's wait till your audio comes. Guest. If you want to put in your name so I know who you are, or chat it in, that would be good. But so, since we're gonna be looking at Paula Diaz's website, Femparium website, she has some of these things right here, like a photo gallery. So when we switch over there, I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Now, what I'd suggest is first thing, so what we did was we wrote down the name of 6 pages or 7 pages, okay? So what you want to do is start writing out the text. Start preparing even before you have a web page. You could just build the web page if you know how and start adding pages as you go. But right now, you don't have the web site ready. You may as well just start out by writing up text for all of these. What exactly is somebody going to see on their home page? What is someone going to see on the current projects page? And when I get to the Save the Frogs page that I want to rebuild, the Eco Tours page, I'm going to show you exactly how I like to write all this out, because I used to just open up a web page and start typing straight into the web page, add photos, do it all as I think of it in the web page. I don't do that anymore. Now what I like to do, I like to create the web page outside of the website, perfect the web page there, and then just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste to add the parts to the website. And I'll show you why I do that and how I do that. So let me go ahead and suggest, if you go, I'll go ahead and share my screen. Let me open up the Zero2Webmaster homepage. All right, I'm going to share my screen. All right, so if you come to the Zero2Webmaster homepage, you can come up to, just type it in /start. Now, why don't I have a link to this? I'm not sure, because I haven't worked on this website in too long. Though now I see, hey, I need a link to the getting started. So I made this URL, zero2webmaster.com/start, and I believe it should take us straight to one of the courses. So getting started right here. That's where I would go. It's currently free access to this. This is Zero2Webmaster Academy. This is my learning management system with an online courses and lessons. So right here, website development for environmental professionals. That's what I would start with, or I'd just go ahead and look at all 3 of these things right here. So all you have to do, type in zero2webmaster.com/start, and it will come here. And that'll give you a good start. Now, is that enough to build a web page? No, this is just a broad philosophical overview of what it will entail. But you can come to live training session, and there is definitely, how to build a website from scratch. Now, I do plan to build more in-depth courses, but those will get you started. Key thing to know, we're in WordPress right now. WordPress is open source software. You don't ever need to go to the WordPress website, not WordPress.com for certain. WordPress.org has info about WordPress, but you don't even need to go there. If you have a good website hosting service, they'll just allow you to easily install WordPress on your site. One of the things I'm going to be doing very soon is updating. I'm going to make a video all about my technology recommendations, because I just updated those recently, and I'm probably going to make like a PowerPoint presentation discussing each one of those recommendations, why I use it, what I use it for, and what I suggest people do with it or don't do with it, because you don't need to use all those things. All right, so let's get out of here. All right, so I hope that gives a basic guide for you. I think that should get you, I mean, even just writing out the text, I'll say the other thing, write out the text and think of the photos that are going to be on each page. And I'll show you how I do that. When we're going to rebuild this Save the Frogs Eco Tours page, and you're going to see all the text. And I've got title of the, paragraph title, section title, paragraph, and then I have photo, and I put the file name of the photo right there in my document where I'm, creating the web page outside of the website so that I can see, here's all the text. Here's the photo. I've already decided what photo I'm going to use there. So that stuff should keep you busy for a while, writing that out. Does that sound like a good starting plan?
Yes, I think yeah, you are right. Uh,
Okay, you have any final question before we move on?
no, I think you
Okay.
can move on.
All right, good. All right, thanks for showing up here. And I do plan to do these Zero to Webmaster office hours more regularly, ideally every week, but I'll say more realistically at least twice a month. And you'll learn something every time you show up here. So thanks for being here, and welcome Derek out there. Let's see. I'm going to, since you're on here, before we move into the Femparium website building, Derek, how's it going? Are you out there?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
hi.
it's going okay. I'm just following. I'm not sure, what you were doing today. So, but
Okay,
if you're helping others, yeah, keep doing that. I'm good for now, basically. But
okay. Sounds good. Thanks for being here.
sure.
Feel free to chat in your URL.
Okay.
All right. All right, so let's see. Paula Diaz, de Femparium. Hola.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Okay. Are you ready? ¿Estás listo?
Okay, sí.
Okay. So, we're going to speak a little bit in Spanish and a little bit in English here. We'll try to do it in both. Okay, so, ¿quieres mostrar tu pantalla? Do you want to share your screen? O yo puedo entrar tu sitio y hacemos esa manera. ¿Qué prefieres?
Pues estoy preparada para mostrar la página.
Okay, good.
Cualquiera de las dos formas está bien.
All right, so let's, I'm going to make you a host. Voy a darte controla. And let's see how I do that. And pienso que cuando no estás hablando, hacer mute porque hay sonido
Okay.
detrás. All right. Okay, good. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button here. Participants. Co-host. All right. Tienes controla. Entonces, puedes mostrar tu pantalla. So, Paula created the Femparium.com website. So, you can open it up on your screen if you want. Femparium.com, selling swimwear from Colombia. Now, Paula had zero web development experience, and I guided her through the creation, which is ongoing creation of the website. A good website is always being improved, added to, developed, more functionality, more content, better looking, works better, more user friendly. So, ahora, Paula, vamos a añadir una nueva página. Are we going to add a new page? Let me go like this. You can unmute yourself. I think you have the ability to do that. Hi.
Hola, ¿lo hago desde esta página o desde aquí?
Well, necesitamos nueva página. We need a new page. Pienso. I think we need a new page. So you can come to Pages, Add New. All right, so I'm going to translate this. Her dashboard in WordPress, we have the choice of what language it can be in. She's got Spanish, so she just went to Pages. She's clicking Add New, Añadir Nuevo. Now, she's going to give it a title, da un título. Here's the page title. All right, and okay, what I always do on the right side of this, we're going to see all this in English shortly when I add a page. Imagen destacada in the right side, that's the featured image. And I always give every article on the site a featured image because this image will show up not only when you share the article, the link on social media, but also it'll appear in search results around the website. And it's always good to have a good featured image in there. So she just clicked featured image and went to her image library. Now it looks like it's going slow. She typed in the search term bikini. It should show any photo that has bikini in the file name. Now these are photos she has already uploaded to her media library. Pienso que no importa mucho cuál escoges. Puedes cambiarlo más tarde. So I just said, for now, sometimes when I'm building a page, I don't want to spend my time looking up images. You can just add something and then come back to it when you have time. But it's good to already have it prepared if you know which one. Okay, so now we have a featured image. Ahora enlace permanente. Up top, enlace permanente arriba. That is the URL, todo arriba. Right there, you can click the edit button. If you ever want to change the URL, because WordPress is going to automatically make that URL from the title, but you can change that if you want. So usually I'll try to keep it really short with just relevant keywords, but made in Colombia, probably fine. Tal vez solofemperium.com/Colombia. Oh, nah, déjalo como eso. Leave it like it is. I think it's fine. It's nice and short. It says what the page is about. That's what I usually want. Can people tell what the page is about? Now, rank math SEO, poco abajo. So up here, right here, we have a plugin. It's called Rank Math SEO, and that does search engine optimization, SEO. So what we're going to do here is two things. Click Edit Snippet. And when we click Edit Snippet, it's going to open up some choices for us. And so title right there. The title, it's showing up top. That is what Google will show people. That's what it's going to look like. So if you want it to be different, ¿Quieres estar diferente o está bien como eso?
Pienso que es mejor cambiarlo para
Ok,
que sea
entonces
más claro.
cambia.
¿Qué podemos poner?
Well, she says, what should we put there? What I would think is someone's looking on Google, or this also is what's going to show up when you share on social media for the social media description. When you put this URL in your Facebook post, Facebook is going to find this info and bring up the featured image with this title and description. Probably in a lot of social media, that's what's going to happen. Or someone's in Google and they're going to want to click it if it looks appealing to them. So I would put tal vez pone why Colombia has the best swimwear or something similar. This page is about why Colombian swimwear is the best. Entonces, podrías poner por qué swimwear de Colombia es el mejores. Why Colombian swimwear is the best. Something like this. And of course, you can come back here and change this anytime. So let me just go ahead and I'm going to chat in a suggestion here. End chat.
Cuando intento borrar lo que está en el título, no me lo permite.
Okay. Let's see. I just hice chat. I put this in the chat. So copy that and then paste into the title. Yep, there you go. And now we can see at the top, it's changed. So this is what it's now going to look like in Google. And now for description, usually I just get my description straight out of the first paragraph in the article that I'm writing, because usually the first paragraph is the summary paragraph. That's the most important thing. So what we have right here, we want to aim for 160 characters, and it says that right above the description box. It says we're at 0 of 160. So I would just let's come back to this. Vamos a volver aquí cuando vemos el texto de artículo. Okay? O toma algo ahora de tu texto, como del primera párrafo. I said, right now, please just go copy the first paragraph of your article text and paste it in here, and then we will just, okay, good. Y ahora, you can see it's 737 characters. It's too long. So, ahora, see, okay. Let's say, all right, so in here, I see a lot of text about other stuff than swimwear. So let's just, yeah, Bora el arriba, todo arriba de eso, Bora. So we're going to delete it down to 160. Yeah, so this is another thing when you're preparing an article. Another thing that you can prepare in advance is what's the 160? It's usually like 2 sentences, essentially, that you can put into your description. Okay. Paula, hacemos este más tarde. Voy a preparar este. Si puedes poner este párrafo en el chat. All right, so we're going to fix this up later. It doesn't have to be done right now. It's just something that you always need to remember to do. And now we're ready to build the page. All right, good. So arriba, so there's 2 more things here. Let's go to categoria, the category of the page. On the right sidebar, we can see that we have some categories, and that's just one way that we can organize the info on the site and allow people to search by category. So, escoge categoría, choose a category. No. A la derecha. No. A la derecha. Down. Yes. Right there. So I think about us. Okay. And then etiquetas is the tags. So there's usually 2 main ways. Now, I'm not sure if we have tags. She may not have tags set up. So no hacemos tags. There's 2 main ways to organize content in WordPress, and it's with categories and tags. I usually have 6 or 7 categories max, but I may have 50 or 100 tags, assuming that I'm going to be reusing those, depending on how much content I have on the site. a lot of content means more tags. If you don't have a lot of content, you don't need many tags. All right, so ahora guarda. Now we're ready to save the page. We're actually ready. At this point, I'd probably hit publish. Yeah, publicar. Publicar. No. Naranja, grande, naranja, botón, no. Button, publicar, yeah. So we just published the page. So the page is live. No one's going to see it because we don't have links to it yet, or chances are no one's going to see it, I'll say. And now let's go ahead. So the big orange button says edit with Elementor. Editar con Elementor en un otro pantalla, por favor. All right, está bien. Ver página, otra página. Well, okay. So what just happened is we have another plugin called Elementor, and Elementor is controlling the page layout. Now, something that I just remembered is probably we should have just duplicated an old page. Pienso que probablemente deberíamos duplicar otra página similar. Podríamos hacer template o hacer copiar de otra página. Entonces, ¿cuál otra página es similar con este? ¿Puedes abrir una otra página que quieras duplicar? So I just said, please open up a different page on the site that is similar, that we just want to copy the basic template out of so that we don't have to build the page from scratch. All right, entonces, so edit this page with Elementor. Editar esta página con Elementor y que podemos hacer es hacer copiar de las secciones. So what we're going to do, we're going to find the sections on this page that we like, and we're just going to copy paste them into our brand new page. Now, our other choice, what we should have done when we started this whole thing, was simply to duplicate this entire page from scratch and then change out all the text. But this way works too, since we've already started building the other page. Ahora pienso que va a las secciones que quieras como este about Femparium, los 6 puntos. So she's going to the 6 dots there, and she's just copy. Yep, copy, and now go to the other page, and then you should just be able to right click right in the middle of the page. Now just, I'll say right click, no, right click, derecha click, no, just derecha click. Yep, paste. All right, there it is. So we just added from the old page into here, and now she can type made in Colombia. All right, good. Now, vuelve a otra página, return to the other page, and what she's going to do, todos los partes que te gusta, hace mismo, copia, pega. So I just said, whatever pieces of that page you want in the new page, just go there and copy it, and then come back to this page and paste it in. All right, y ahora si quieres puedes cambiar las fotos también. So she has this section here, which has 3 columns, and she's just going to click on each image so as to not have duplicated material around the site. She's just going to choose 3 new images from her media library. She's got all these photos up here because she has an online store, and each of these products are being sold, and the photos are up there because the products have already been created. So she can just click on the image she wants and click Insert Media. All right, so she's got 3 images. They're different sizes. So she is kind of playing around with the columns of each. There actually is a way that we can vertically restrict each image to be to a correct height. Let's try it out. Paula, va style. Okay, well, she's got it. They're close. ¿Qué pienso es en estilo? Segunda opción en Elementor a la izquierda, style. Hay una manera para hacer restricciones en height. Ve este. Hay height máximo. Podría usar como slide, desliza, como 200, 200, o tal vez 350, 350. Okay? Now, pienso que podríamos hacer este con todos los 350 y van a tener el mismo altura. They're going to be the same height. And we'll see if that's truly correct. Okay, well, one's a little bit different. I'm not sure why, but it's because the height, it has a different margin. Pienso en el centro, el margen es diferente. El margen en el centro es poco más arriba. Advanced en el centro, advanced. Avanzado. And, okay. Well, it's not a big deal. We'll fix that later. Continuamos con la página creación. All right, so she is going to grab out, here's her main chunk of text. It's a section. She has bilingual website, and the way she has done it is to have Spanish on the left and English on the right. So she's just grabbing out that section that she's already made, pasting it into the new page. All right, so now she has text created, and let's see. Here's what I suggest when you have text. I don't like anything added directly from Microsoft Word because Microsoft Word brings in bad formatting. So I like stuff put into, I use Notepad on a Mac. Oh, sorry, it's called TextEdit on a Mac. On a PC, you've got Notepad++. And these are programs that are like, I don't know what you call them, it's like a word processor, but it strips out all the formatting. So I like to run everything into there to remove all formatting before I paste it in here. All right, preguntas, Paula?
Solo pienso que para que podamos ajustar los títulos.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Porque este está más grande. Obviamente en español hay más palabras que en
Okay,
inglés.
pero so she's saying that the titles are not the same height and it would be better if they were. But what I think is that this page is actually narrower than it will be. Hay una flecha en el columna de Elementor. La flecha a la izquierda. There's an arrow at the right side a la derecha del columna Elementor. Todo izquierda. Todo izquierda. Abajo. Abajo. Yeah, esa flecha. No, arriba. Arriba. Near H6. To the right of H6. Hay una flecha. Nope. Right. Derecha de H6. Esto. All right, now we can see what it'll look like on the page. Entonces, probablemente está bien. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Entonces,
Now,
voy a...
expansión. Otra vez, expansión. So, open it. Yep, click the arrow again to see Elementor. And see, continúa poniendo texto aquí. So now it's just a matter of adding text that she's already created, like I suggested. Best not to create your text in the web page. It's just easier writing it elsewhere, and then you have the backup of the text outside of the website. Of course, we also have backups of the website. All right, so what we're doing is assuming that you already have a site with some basic design on it. Now, how to design the site from scratch, that's a different story. There are pre-built templates that Elementor has. I don't usually use them. Sometimes I'll use them and then just kind of alter them and make them my own and use bits and pieces of them. But once I have a good design, like she has her design on her site, she likes it, then it's easy because then it's just a matter of copy paste and then change out the text. And then all your pages have a similar look to them and they're easy to create because you don't have to spend your time designing. You can focus on just the adding of the content, which in the end is what your users are there for. Most likely they're not there to look at your beautiful design. They're there to get the content and the information and the functionality that you're trying to give them. All right, so let's see. While she is doing this, I'm curious, Derek, if you have any questions at this point, feel free. We got Fuzzley on here. So if you have any questions, feel free to chat it in. We are building a page. The summary is we created a new page. We added in our title, our page description, our featured image, tags and categories. That's all the metadata of the page. And then we're now designing the page and adding the content by using Elementor, a free plugin. There is a premium version, which I do highly recommend, but everything that we're doing right now can be done with the free version. So I think it's one of the most important plugins, Elementor, and it's free. How do you get the plugins? You just open up your WordPress site and you click Add Plugins, and you can find the plugin repository, the plugin library of all the many thousands of available plugins. So we opened this up with Elementor. We copied out some of the pieces from another page that she has already created, pasted them in here, and then she just changed out the text. Okay. All right, good. So, hay algo más hacer en esta página o este es todo?
Esta es la información, pues, principal de por qué hacemos trajes de baño en Colombia. Entonces pienso que es todo. Podría tal vez agregar, no sé, tal vez más imágenes aquí abajo.
Okay. Well, va about us. What I'm asking her is this everything we need on this page, or is there more? So I said, let's go to the About Us page and see what else is there. Y va abajo para ver que está abajo aquí. All right, so there's more photos. Sí, tal vez otro fotos como este. Oh, ¿qué es bueno? What is good to have on every page? Every page, ideally, will have a call to action at the bottom. I mean, maybe even higher up, but certainly, even if it's just basic information, what do you want the website viewer to do when they get to the bottom of the page? ¿Qué quieres que la persona mirando esta página hace después de leer este? I said, what do you want the person to do after they read this? Probablemente visita el shop y comprar algo.
Ok, sí, el shop o la galería, cualquiera de las dos estaría bien, porque en la galería están todas las imágenes de todos los productos que manejamos.
Okay, so she says, yes, visit. What she wants them to do is visit the shop or the gallery. Now, so what we can do, what I would do is have a big, at a minimum, you could have a button, podría tener un botón que dice visita nuestro shop. You could put in a button here that says visit our shop. Y pienso que puedes ir a los nueve puntos arriba, edit heading, y en global. Well, I think we have a button here, global, so podría hacer botón torque. And she's just going to drag in, this is one of her global buttons that's just waiting for her to be used. I think it's already designed. And unlink. Yeah, we're going to break it because it's a global. It's related to everything else site-wide. We don't want that. So we're just going to break the link to the other buttons on the site. Unlink. And so there's a button. So at a minimum, she can change this button, podría decir, purchase bikinis aquí, or purchase, view our swimwear collection. So we need the text of the button, text, view our swimwear collection. So for any button, we just need to give it the text and then the link that it's going to. OUR. I'm going to chat it in. N2 chat, view our swimwear. Oh, I'm going to say view our Colombian swimwear collection, because this is a page all about Colombia. So N chat. Yep. Now it's, try not to put too much text in the buttons. I don't like them too long, but that's fine. And now femperium.com/shop. So now she can just put in the URL or type in the search. If she types in the title of the page, podrías poner el título shop, porque WordPress has a search function. No, este es peligroso porque es incorrecto. Solo necesitas hacer poner shop. And there's the search function of WordPress is going to find it. That's it right there. And now at a minimum, we have a call to action at the bottom. And now, ahora tal vez pon más fotos. So she's going to copy out another group of photos. Oh, tal vez mejoras usar los fotos de arriba porque están mismo altura. Entonces, so she can just come straight up duplicate. So she's just going to duplicate that section and then drag it, hacer drag to the bottom of the page. All right, a little bit slow to drag right there. And now, again, podrías cambiar los fotos. Now she can go and change out the image. Now, ideally, also, each of these images would have links to purchase the product. So each of these images should have a link to the product page in the shop. So after she puts in the photos, que digo es después de poner estas tres fotos y por los tres arriba, deberíamos poner links directamente al producto correcto para que si una persona le gusta puedan hacer clic y compra. What I said is we're going to put in links to the product page so that if a person sees the photo, they can click on the photo and it will link them straight into the product page in the shop so that they can buy it. All right, she's expanding the columns. So, so there. All right, so we want to fix that queremos arreglar la altura de esos. Okay, pienso que
Sí, es que aquí arriba esta imagen está mucho más alta que las otras, entonces es difícil.
Pienso que los tres necesitan avanzado margines de margines altura de 0. Y os en el imagen o la columna. We're trying, you can see that the middle photo is a bit higher than the other photos, and it's because the margins. No, that's the section. Es el sección completa. Necesitas el foto. Haz clic en el centro del foto. All right, so for this photo 000, va a los otros fotos y seguro que están mismo. All right, so haz clic 000. No estaba en 0. Estaba en nada y nada no igual 0 en Elementor. Hace margin. Haz clic el lock. Else link. No, yep, eso. Okay, good. Y el otro también. La tercera, the third photo. Third photo, otro photo. We want all the photos to have the same margins. Ahora la problema probablemente es la columna. The problem probably is the columns. No, that's the section. Columna izquierda. Yep, that's the column. Correcto. Advanced. So we're going to make sure that all the columns have the same setting. And margin, todo 0. Okay, por los tres columnas ahora. All right, we're going to make sure all three have the same settings. Okay, good. Now, we're going to have to fix the fact that they're all touching each other. Ahora está tocando. Entonces, no necesitamos a la izquierda, pon 10. Por the white bikini blanco, va bikini columna. Y for padding, right, yeah, yep, 10. We're going to put this to 10, and that's going to create a little bit of space between them. Okay, good. Now they're not centered. Ahora steel. Okay. All right. It's good. Bueno. Now necesitas hacerlo por arriba también. Eventualmente. No ahora. Okay. Now pon links a este producto. Haz clic el imagen. So she's going to click on the image. And then content, there's a place for the link. And puedes poner el borra todo de aquí y haz el nombre del producto. Si no puedes recordar nombre del producto, puedes ir a imagen para ver el nombre en el archivo. So I said, we need to know the name of the swimsuit so that she can find the link to it. And we can see the file name at the top right. So she can just type it in here, and WordPress is going to do a search, and she can find the product right there. That's it. Repeat for both of these. Repetición de los dos. All right, so she's at the top right. You can see the file name of the image. From that, she knows the name of the product and can put the link in the left sidebar. Now, one thing that we haven't done this whole time is click the update button. We should be clicking update just like you save your work in any program. It's safest to be clicking update, and to look at your work, it's good to do. So once she's done with this, we're going to click update. ¿Puedes hacer mute cuando no estás hablando? Por favor. All right, she hit the mute button, so it's a little bit quieter now. Okay. Y ahora, tal vez poco espacio. Esta sección más espacio arriba, como 30. So I said, put a little bit of space. She's going to click the blue button, the 6 dots of the whole section, and at the top, 30. So she's going to create some padding as some space, 30. And now we've got a little bit more space between that button. Okay, for now it's good. Okay, let's call this good. Okay, so update. And now El Ojo, when she clicks the I to the left of the update button at the bottom, it's going to open a new window. Yep. And now this is the live page. And miramos este. So we can see in the URL that it says preview because it will update. As we change this page, it will update. And this page automatically has the header in the footer. The site header and footer are controlled by Elementor, for which you need the Elementor premium version to do that, which does not cost very much. It's worth having. And the page, when we created it, was by default set to show the site's header and footer. We just created the content in the middle of the page. So it's like a sandwich. You got the header on top, the page content in the middle, and then the footer on the bottom. All right, Paula, todo está bien o hay algo más que quieres aquí?
Tal vez podamos duplicar estas imágenes que acabamos de corregir para modificar las de aquí arriba, porque están mal.
Acuerdo. All right. So what she said is, since the images at the top, we worked on fixing up this this section at the bottom with the images, whereas the top ones there's a little bit of formatting issues going on. So instead of refixing the formatting for the top, she just duplicated the images at the bottom, and now she can just go choose those same images to put up here. So necesitas tres nuevas imágenes y los links también. So she's going to choose 3 new images and the links. And the only thing that remains, or I'll say there's always more we could do to improve pages, but right now what we do want to do is go back to that description and put in our 160 word description. So this page is live. I'm just going to go to this page while she's doing this. And I know that it's at femperium.com/made-in-Columbia. And I'm going to go grab out some text from there. All right, so I grabbed out about 160 characters, 2 sentences worth of text, and I'm going to chat that in. Alrighty, I'll hacer mute también. Okay. Entonces, cuando estás terminado, when you're finished, update. That's it. And I always go back to my live page, Mira el Página en Vivo. I always look at my live published web page to make sure everything looks good. It should have already updated. Va a hacer actualización automáticamente porque es en modo de preview. Okay. Now, at the top of the page, al arriba, edit page. Regresamos al página. Edit page. No, otro. Edit page. Yeah, so let's go back to the native WordPress page editor. And then, en chat, hay palabras por el descripción. So copia de chat. So she's going to go back, edit the snippet, borra todo en descripción, delete everything that's in there. And there you go. So it's 289 words. Is that right? Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. So now go hit save. Hacer save. Okay. Entonces ahora vamos a página de home. So now what's missing is we built a page, but is there a link to the page? Now Google may find it, but we also want people on our website to find it. Ahora estaría bueno tener un link a esta página. Now, ¿de dónde? About. Tal vez about. Pon? Okay. Entonces yo pienso que aquí es un buen lugar. ¿Acuerdas? Por un link?
Yes.
Okay. Entonces va a customize. Let's see. Maybe it's not customize. No es aquí. Es está bien. X izquierda. Oh no. Dashboard. Well. Okay. Yes. Aquí. Apariencia. No. Estábamos allá. Dashboard. Apariencia. Appearance. Menus. All right. So from our WordPress dashboard, appearance, menus. Now we can come to the About menu. Más reciente es allá. We can see the page right there at the very top left. It says Made in Colombia. We're just going to click that and then click Add to the menu. Añadir al menu. So it's going to add it to the menu, and it's going to show up at the very bottom of all these choices. Es abajo y necesitamos hacer drag. She's just going to drag it all the way up into the About area. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yes. Okay. And now guardar, save. And now let's go back to the home page. And About. So there it is in OzClick. Click on it. Made in Colombia. All right, there you go. So here's the page. We can even see at the top of the page, at the very top, it says why Colombian swimwear is, and if there were more space, it would say the best, because that comes straight from our title that we put into our Rank Math SEO description title area before. All right. Pienso que está muy bien. Preguntas, Paula?
No, todo está bien para mí ahora.
Okay, muchas gracias y suerte. All right, so let's...
Gracias.
Yep. I'm going to stop the screen share. Okay, so pienso que I think we're going to end with that because we're at an hour. We'll save for the next Zero2Webmaster event. It will be how I build a page, and we will build the Save the Frogs Eco Tours page on that day. And I'll show you exactly how I do it, which is essentially like what we did today, but a little bit different, a little bit more streamlined. And on that note, are there any questions? Hay preguntas. If you have a question, this is your time to ask it. You can chat it in. You don't have to unmute yourself, but if you have any questions, you have the ability to do so right now as we bring this to a close. All right. Well, it sounds like there's no questions. I have a video recording of this session, and I'll probably put it up to the Zero2Webmaster YouTube channel, and then, of course, embed it onto the website, probably put it right into Zero2Webmaster Academy for the permanent record. All right, thank you so much for being here. I am Zero2Webmaster founder, Dr. Kerry Kriger, wishing you the best of success with your websites. I will be announcing the next Zero2Webmaster Office Hours soon, and hope you can attend. If you're watching this from wherever out there in YouTube land or elsewhere on the internet, and you want to join an upcoming Zero2Webmaster Office Hours, you can do so, zero2webmaster.com/office. All right, see you soon. Bye.